Hey, hey, hey! It's your favorite pal from the moon, Milk Throw. Late night edition. As always, seems to be a bad idea, but I'm gonna be doing it anyways. So, as always, let me check my audio, but first I gotta set up my cell phone here so the screen doesn't turn off so I can watch the stream. Just a little bit of setup, sorry. Here we go. How are we doing? Just a little bit of setup, sorry. Okay, so we're doing okay. I'm gonna pause it, leave it here, and I'm just gonna get started. I'm not gonna be sharing this on my friend's Discord. I'm not that interested in sharing this, to be honest. I'm gonna start with assignment Ada because I think separate ways is way longer, so let's do this one. I did unlock every character in the Mercenaries mode. Maybe we can go back and I'll show it off. But let's tackle this first.
Not yet.
Some kind of trouble.
Sadler. He knows.
Ah. Your extraction chopper will pick you up at the rendezvous point as planned.
I'll be there.
Again, I don't know what I'm doing this. 5 plaga samples. I never pay attention to the story in Resident Evil 4. Like I said, I'm like the biggest larper for this particular series. I just like 4 and that's it. And I did play Code Veronica and 5. Because it was around the same time that this game came out and I wanted something similar. Like I said, I've always enjoyed this game for the gameplay itself, not so much the story or the lore or whatever. We'll see how this plays out because like I said, it's very late at night. My mom is about to head to bed and my brother is at work, so I do have some time to myself. It's just not a very considerate hour to be streaming at. I'm already doing terrible, so it's definitely a different feeling than playing with Leon and playing the Mercenaries. I'm kind of in Mercenaries mode right now, so that's why I'm playing a little bit spastically. Like not caring much if I'm getting hit. Is this like a medallion? No, that's just a light bulb. So apparently I have to collect some things. I don't remember this mode much. I usually remember separate ways because that's more similar to the story mode with Leon. Okay, we have that, so let's check our inventory. Yeah, let's keep it simple. That should do it. Bit of a pain, but there we go. Maybe we'll get an egg. I see a bit of an opening there, but nothing we can do. I like all the aura farming, climbing the platforms, but then you just jump down like a normal person. Maybe it's because she's hurt. I don't think so, but that's just light bulb. Okay, so no eyes on us right now. I'm a little bit uncomfortable streaming at this hour, so shoot. Well, that's gotta wake me right the fuck up, isn't it? So let's see. Shit. Get out of here. Okay, remember you're playing Adventure Time. Not Adventure Time, we're playing the story mode, so it's different than the Mercenaries. We don't have to be so reckless. We don't have that much rifle ammo. Okay, you stay down. Did I get you? No, I don't think I did. I hit the helmet once. Okay. There we go. Getting a lot of TMP, so that makes me happy. My favorite weapon in the entire game. Oh! Kinda clumsy. I don't have a lot of rifles, so... Where did the machine guy go? The machine gun guy. See ya. Yeah, I can't even heal, so... Thank God for IP frames. Oh. I didn't think he could get me from there. Bad start anyway, so... Let's not even lament it. Oh, it's a shame that they... can I just restart this entire thing? Okay, restart. That didn't count. Why not? Let's make this a more gameplay focused stream. I don't think I'm in a bit of a talking mood right now. I guess I just wanted to stream. I've been playing actually Look Outside for GOG. It's a game that was recommended by... Well, I've seen it being recommended in general on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. But the one that ended up convincing me of getting it was Vineso's Joel. And he talked about it in Deltarune. So... I don't know, somehow I just felt a bit more convinced to get it because of him. And it's great and everything, but... I gotta say, I think the reason he likes it more than the average person is because he has a big chat that can guide him through it a little bit. If you're playing it on your own, it's really cryptic and you can save in and just leave anywhere that you want. If you're playing on normal, that is. I did a bit of a test run in easy mode just to see the mechanics of the game, and now I'm just playing for real with my regular save file in normal mode. It's pretty hard and kind of cryptic at times. It is enjoyable. I like the type of gameplay, and I do like the scary visuals and aesthetic in general. It's just a shame that I feel like it's kind of like Pikmin in the sense that there is a path that you can usually take that is like the most effective one, like the more efficient one. But since you're a first-time player, you don't know it, so unless you have like a guide or, like I said, chat backseating you basically. And you're definitely not going to be getting a lot of stuff on your first rerun. And I know that's part of the appeal, but it's not usually how I like playing games. I like getting most of the experience on my first playthrough. And when I replay it, I can just experiment with the rest of the mechanics and stuff, but well, you know. This fucking guy. Okay, I'm getting angry, so I'm gonna be using this a little bit. Oh. There you go. So I was actually thinking of maybe playing... Oh! Wesker! How are you doing, Mr. Wesker? Playing a little bit of Resident Evil 4 here, assignment data. I don't remember much about this campaign, but I'm having an okay time playing it. Ooh. I mostly remember what happens in separate ways, not so much here. Okay, please let this be enough. Perfect. Okay. That was actually perfect. Gotcha, bitch. Ooh! I'm basically showing off at this point. Oh yeah, that's a helmet guy. I don't like the sound of those arrows because I don't know where they're coming from. Don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. Oh. Careful with the arrows. No, I'm going back, I'm going back. I need to reload. Yeah! IB frames, baby. Okay. I still would really like to know... Oh my god, did you see the arrow land on that crate? Can all three of you please just knock it off? Okay, there's one. There's two. Okay, 1.5 I guess. That works. Okay, guess I'm gonna get shot if I get over here, but I need to see who's shooting at me. Oh, I see you, finally, I see you. And it's two of them, so... Thank God for the splatter damage. Wait, reload. There we go. Do I have to do any of the dumb puzzles? I don't think I do. I think that's a Leon exclusive. Because Ada is too cool for puzzles. I mean, people really like Leon. They say that he's cool. I think he's a little goofy and... What the fuck was that? I think there's a raccoon outside. Because I've been dealing with raccoons outside my house, and there's also stray cats, so I'm a little afraid that they might fight each other. Hopefully they won't kill each other. So they usually fight over the roof of the house. I think there we go. There is a first aid on the roof. Okay. Let's see if I can get it. There's at least two roofs here. Like I said, I don't... Oh, there it is. I saw it. Thank you. I definitely wouldn't have gotten it if it weren't for you. There we go. And there's a green herbs here. I blame the raccoons. They were throwing me off. I just hear like a big noise outside and I get paranoid. I think there might be a guy with a dynamite around here, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, it's definitely the raccoons. I hear them on the roof. At least I got your shield. You know, sometimes they have to go outside and actually scare them off, so I might need to do that in a little bit. Hopefully not. Sometimes they just go away on their own. I think we can combine herbs now. Here we have a big one, and let's just keep the two green ones. Sure. I mean, I could just reload my rifle. Oh, on this part, I remember struggling in this part when I was streaming it with Leon. It's because I wanted to end the stream and I tried to rush it, but hopefully that won't happen here. Oops. You can't be too careful. Oh, maybe you can. Thank God for the IP frames. And that didn't help. These freaking raccoons are... I usually don't complain about them. I complain about my neighbor's dogs. Oh, gross, without the head. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's kinda grody. Just climbing over without the head. Basically acting on instinct. Can we see the cat from here? Well, if it weren't for Ada's biggest head. Can we go deeper into the hole? Thank God for the kicks. Yeah, go ahead and do that, see how it goes. Okay, I need this immediately. A lot of ammo, but I didn't get hit. I think we better clear out before we explore for treasure. Okay. Oh! Oh. I guess it's because of that. I was surprised that it attacked me after I decapitated it. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna use one of these. I wish I had an incendiary one, but we're not giving much of those. Oh. Back down, mister. I think we're clear for the most part. Maybe around here? Let's see if we can get the golden links. There it is. Gotta be careful here. Oh, that's just a grenade, but good enough. We are fully reloaded. I guess we can combine this. Make another big one. Beautiful. Oh, I was wondering why there was still music. Since we don't have a shotgun, that's basically our best bet. Just blast them with the rifle. Oh. Ow, right in the head. We good, baby? Limping, limping, limping. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any gun upgrades here, so it's probably why they're not giving me any treasure. I'm pretty sure that was the lady villager voice, I mean, so kind of weird to hear it coming from him. These MFers are really trying to jump me from every angle. Yeah, I snored a lot today, so my voice isn't the best. So, on top of me being kinda rusty with my commentary, I don't get a good voice either, so... Infiltrate... Yeah, I guess this is the only way. hear one of the electric guys, so gotta be a little careful here. Oh. Okay, so only one way to go. Just checking every corner like I'm actually being an actual police officer or something. Ooh, okay, see ya. Okay. Are the electric guys around here too? I could hear you all the way down there, man. We know what's around these parts, so I think it's better if we gather supplies early. Can get into... Oh, I can get into this place, so... Maybe I'll encounter one of them. At least I get a lot of grenades. All right, I remember this gimmick now. I remember it. I remember it being really annoying. I can't reload that, so... Yeah, I guess I gotta combine 3 of them. This already blows. So you gotta get the plaga samples and get out, yeah, and I need a lot of them, so... It's gonna be very tight with how little inventory space I have. I don't think I can encounter any reanimators yet, so... I mean, hopefully. Let's see what's in the other side of here. I'm already kind of not in great condition, so I could just take one of the herbs, since they're taking so much inventory space too. Ah! Okay. Got actually kind of jump scared there. By the way, I've never played this game before with headphones, so it's definitely an element that plays part in the whole thing. I can hear the enemies like around me, and that makes me a little bit more paranoid. I think I can take one more hit, so... All I know is that this game mode hits shorter than separate ways, so I decided to do it right now. I hear electricity still. So maybe behind this door? Yep. Yeah. Helmet? Yep. I hate the helmet guys. Oh, another sample. Okay, time to heal at least. I could just take this. Yeah, I'll do that. That's enough space for now. There we go, I can carry one more. Now even more because I reloaded this, so I think we'll be okay. Electric guys. Out. Okay, no longer electricity. I don't hear them. How we doing? Okay, okay, yeah, we're doing okay. Let's mosey. I knew I heard something. One of these two. Oh, great. I got lucky there, honestly. Oh! Uh-oh. Good thing I didn't panic. TMP, I think we better start using that. It's taking out a lot of the space that we have. And it's my favorite weapon after all. I'll just leave it here. I'll come back if I need to. Okay, that's just one, so I'll just... Isn't that better? Can we use this? No. It's a shame because we could do it as Leon. Oh, I see one of these guys. Uh-oh. Oh, good thing I didn't die. That wasn't very effective. I might be dead, but at least I'm opening up space. Machine gun versus machine gun. Oh, just one shot? Are you fucking kidding me? Well. Yeah, we got everything already. I better start using my grenades too. Wait, I heard something weird outside, so let me just check it. That was just my mother sneezing. She's sick, so... Well, she's getting sick. Just a common cold. Well, I see a red one here. And I hear something behind me, so... That could have been way worse. No trash compactor? He's a little dignified for that, huh? I have a red one and I have a green one, so let's combine. Opening up some space. Let's also reload this. And there we go. TMP. Three shots. Okay, that opened up some space. I like how the number one thing that I'm worried about in this playthrough is my inventory space. One of the better gimmicks when it comes to video games in general, I have to say. It's such an addicting thing to do, just taking care of your inventory here. Making it look presentable, maximizing the efficiency and all of that. There we go. I can fit one more sample there. Yeah, I'll stick to TMP. Well, I no longer can fit another sample. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Man, he was headless. Oh no, I thought he was headless. Get me out of here. I knew it. So we got 3 of them, huh? Yeah, I gotta start using those grenades more. And TMP. Just go crazy with the TMP. That's not going crazy, but it's a little efficient. Anyone else? Yeah. Not yet. Come on, any green herbs around here? Oh, there is one, so let's see. I guess I can just get rid of that. Yeah, I don't need it. And we combine. There we go. Okay, now I really need to use my grenades here. I mean, I don't know what the final boss is gonna be, so maybe I will need it for them. Well, no. If there was a time. And you just tanked it. You just tanked a grenade. Man, how things can dramatically change in just a couple of seconds. Okay. There we go. Is it open now? That was just unfair. Think I did that carefully. Let's go on a no mercy run here. Just like that. Yellow. Yeah. I think maybe we can take one regular hit, but if a heavy attack gets me, oh, I really hope there's not an Iron Maiden here. You're not an Iron Maiden. Well, since we got that, I guess I might as well just... Gotta be a little bit careful. Man, you really wanna be giving me that much TNT? Such a powerful weapon. Oh, another sample here. Nope, that is not a sample. Oh. No need to operate now. But she can do it, so maybe later. Oh, there's one. This does not look good. Regenerator, the Iron Maiden? No, just the Rush. Okay. Only Rush. Let me get red and yellow. That is neither. Are we fully healed? Yes, we are. Nothing in the bulbs. Why are they giving me so much ammo and stuff? I think I might just be near the end here. TMP and handgun. So, control panel here. Let me guess, more enemies. Okay, at least not here. But definitely there. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, there's another one. Later, homie. Uh-oh. Later. I almost want to discard handgun ammo so I can get more TMP. There we go. I think that was worth it. Oh, there's our final boss, huh? Come on. Oh. Ow! How unceremonious. Maybe I should have kept one or two grenades. Okay, I didn't remember Krausser, so guess I just gotta raw dog it, huh? Let me try something since I already died. I wanna try something interesting. Okay, let me just heal because It killed me in one shot the other time. Yep, that was just cheating. That was straight up cheating. That's the best. That was funny. I don't care that I cheated. I don't need that. I guess I don't need that. I don't need anything right now. Except that healing thing, so... Oh wait, I can get the TMP too. Just gotta swap it. Screw it. I'm getting rid of this. And... Yep. I mean, they gave me another healing spray, so maybe there's another battle, because I remember it ending here. Yep, that was it. That was like a last second DLC type of deal. Okay, so now we do Separate Ways. So Separate Ways is a lot different. Basically, it's the real story mode for Ada. And I do want to do that. Maybe we can get it started today and end it another time. Sorry, I was getting water. But I want to show you the Mercenaries real quick. Oh. So I unlocked every character. As you can see, we already used Leon and Ada, but we have Jack Krausser, the biggest fraud, because we already saw what happened. Hunk and Albert Wesker. I guess let's use Hunk so we can showcase every stage. We didn't see that one and we didn't see the last one. This is my least favorite stage for Mercenaries mode. I do like using Hunk a lot because he has TNT, which is my favorite weapon. This finisher move is great for keeping the combos going. Not so much for raw damage or damage control. I mean crowd control. No, this guy being here, Hunk, I mean, it's basically purely because of fan service. Everybody loves this guy. And I think the main appeal is because it's just like a very experienced guy. He doesn't have any powers or anything like that, so people just like him. And he was part of the story in Resident Evil 2. I think that's his origin story. Oh, I tried to heal, but I couldn't pause. It's always so disrespectful to die as Hunk because everybody knows he wouldn't. It really does feel like he's the biggest aura farmer. Oh, I didn't see you there. Okay, somebody assisted me there, so that works. I don't think I'm even gonna go for like a high score or anything. I just want to showcase the stage. Oh yeah, I forgot. He doesn't have a knife or anything, so I tried pulling it out there just out of instinct and it didn't work. Very satisfying kick. That kick, I guess it's okay for crowd control, it's just a lot trickier to get. Because when you shoot somebody in the leg, you don't always get the animation of them crouching. Sometimes they just completely fall, or they just grab their knee without falling. You again. I gotta use it, otherwise I die. Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. 30 seconds, that's not a lot, but we don't need a lot of time. We just gotta survive. I think we already have at least 4 stars. Maybe we can get to 5. I mean, if any enemies decide to spawn. Not my best, but at least I showcased them good enough. I got a better score as Krausser. I think we're gonna show off Krausser in the castle. So let's do Wesker for the last level. The cool thing about the last level is that, well, I wouldn't want to spoil it, so I guess we'll see. But you gotta be really careful. Because you can die in an instant. Sorry, I had a burrito for dinner today and it's kind of coming back up. Now, I don't know if I would call Wesker more of an aura farmer, but he's definitely out there. now we heal. Oh yeah, I forgot I have like a million freaking grenades. Oh! And now we're gonna use one. So... Sorry, I'm keeping quiet because not only I'm a little locked in, but you really want to pay attention on this stage in particular. Okay. Let's see. Right in the dick. But now we don't have any regular. I guess I'm gonna have to go ballistic with these. I think around here is where things are gonna get crazy. Oh, thank God. Oh no, that's Magnum. I really need some regular ass bullets here. I also could use this right now. There he is. That's just not a regular Salvador. It's something else. Did you see? Sorry, but I need to get moving. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. That was unfair. Let me give it another shot. I like this starting position better too. Except when that happens. Asshole. That opened up a lot of space too, so maybe it wasn't the worst. Since we have so many, we have the same idea basically. know I'm missing a lot of points by not taking advantage of that multiplier. And I'm just trying to survive over here. Ooh. Oh, there's an RPG there, I think. And it's not looking very postmodern. Okay, let me just take care of this. That works. You get so much loot, so much variety of loot as Wesker. Oh, I hear him. There he is. Let's see if I can get some advantage here. Oh! Yeah, okay, I wasn't expecting that. An RPG right on my butt. Was that another fucking bazooka? I see you, I see you. I think I see you. Well, no, but that was still helpful. Thank you. At least he could tank it. Another one, for fuck's sake. There you are. I don't think this works actually, so just gonna book it. Bye. See you later, punk. Okay. Phew. That was not the best when it comes to score, but at least I could showcase Wesker pretty okay. Catching some... Oh, it looks so high. How's it going? Catching some milk at work, Bog. Oh, you're working? It's pretty late out here. I don't know if it's the same where you are. My brother is at night shift, so I decided to stream while he was at work like a piece of shit. I only have to showcase Krausser, and I like showcasing him on the castle, so guess I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah, I think you're a fan of Resident Evil 4 too, right? I remember you playing it at some point. I think you did. I basically unlocked all of the characters off screen. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to stream the assignment data in separate ways. But I guess I had some time to kill because I slept throughout most of the afternoon. My sleep schedule right now absolutely blows. I don't know why I like using Krausser in this stage in particular. I think most people use him on the on the war zone because that's where you unlock him usually after beating the castle as Ada. I just feel like he has so many more movement options here. I think the arrows work better here. Oh, I got my super arm again. I'm not the best when it comes to Krausser, but I feel like he's the best one when it comes to keeping the score going, like the streak. The combo! Oh! I always hate those guys. Can't even see where they are. I'm wasting a lot of time here. There you go. We did the same pose basically. I've been worn out. It's late for me, 2 a.m. since I work overnight. I play Resident Evil 4 casually. I don't do Mercenaries often. I know Resident Evil 4 has Left 4 Dead mode and has Left 4 Dead cast in its Mercenaries. Oh, I didn't know that actually. I'm very much, I hate to say it, I'm very much a larper when it comes to Resident Evil. I only play 4. I played Code Veronica for the Wii, and I played 5 because the gameplay was similar to this one. I honestly just like this game because of the way it plays. I don't care much for the story or the lore or anything like that. I know the remake is a bit more like the traditional style of Resident Evil, but this old one I just like the way that it's more like action oriented. Maybe it's not the best when it comes to like creating like a horror atmosphere, and it's very like cheeky and like Saturday morning show type of vibe. But I grew up with it, I guess, and it has like a legendary reputation. It's just a good ass game. Oh, there they are. Okay, I got one. A lot of flash grenades. I haven't used even a single one. Oh, nice dodge. That's another good thing about Krausser. He has a knife. Hunk doesn't, and neither does Wesker, and you really do miss it when you get into close combat with some of these guys. See, it can be so useful. 5 is like an improved 4, so it's kind of funny having Coach run around Hong Kong killing zombies. Yeah, actually I never played Left 4 Dead, or I don't think I've ever played like a Steam original other than Team Fortress 2 back in the day, and I played it on my laptop, so it was really clunky, at least for me. It was fun though. Before Holocure, it was my most played game on my Steam library. Did that even work? Just opening up some space in my inventory. And I haven't seen the Garradors actually, so I wonder what they are. I don't play shooters often, I should also say that. I don't know, to say that I have a type of game, it's weird. I'm usually very varied when it comes to my games. I do like playing indie mostly. Indie games. I think most of the games I played on my channel are indie. Which is ironic because my favorite game of all time is Grand Theft Auto 4. But my second favorite is Bug Fable, so I guess. This guy is really pissing me off. There we go. Time and just keep that on standby. Oh. There you are. But can you deal with this? Oh, he fucking exploded! Oh, that was lovely. See, you just really gotta know where to use Krausser. I wouldn't say he's my favorite when it comes to Mercenaries, but definitely the most unique. I think maybe Ada is the best all-rounder, but that's just because I love the TMP. Okay, time to gather up some supplies here. And we're done. Oh. That's all I wanted. Okay. Yeah, some of my favorite streams that I've done. Oh fuck! Okay, that's what I get for talking about myself. Some of my favorite streams that I've done have been Bug Fables, Y2K, Postmodern RPG, Pizza Tower. I really like doing Pizza Tower. I shouldn't say this because I don't want to spoil it, but I wanted to do a Halloween stream for Pizza Tower for the Halloween event. But when I actually decided to do it, the event was already done and I couldn't access the special stage, so I messed up last year, so I'm hoping to do it right this year. I just needed to collect the pumpkins off screen and I missed, I think, either one or two. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to heal badly. Okay. I have a lot of time, man. I'm racking up points like crazy. I guess I just gathered every single clock before I decided to start killing. Okay, thank God you were in that position. It's time to activate it. I hope we don't see any more Garradors, at least while it charges. Because that was really effective against the Garrador. Yeah! He just freaking exploded. Yeah, I think I've mentioned it before, but I got pretty okay at Mercenaries when I was playing it on the PlayStation 4. And I usually associate me playing on PlayStation 4, I mean this game on the PlayStation 4, with Kentaro Miura dying from the Berserk author, because that's... I was in the same room with my brother and he told me when the announcement happened, and I just couldn't believe it. I just remember playing as Ada in separate ways, and having to pause to look at the news, see how everything went down. So whenever I play not PlayStation 4, this game, I just remember that a little bit. I tried to do the arm, but it wouldn't let me. Just use the freaking okay. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with score right now, so I just gotta stall. Oh, not like that. Just use this. I played this game so much. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I don't think so. See you later. Yeah, that I kind of fucking killed it there. Yeah, I showcased every character now, so I think we just gotta get started on assignment data. So I don't think we're gonna be clearing this. Not assignment data, freaking separate ways. I don't think we're gonna be finishing this one because this one is really long. It's basically, see, it even has the load function, so I'm okay at it. I think the most.
The only reason I've taken
I'm
on
gonna
this
keep
mission-
skipping these cutscenes as I always did. I think the most no, I don't get it until later. Yeah, basically you get different type of weapons. This shotgun you cannot get as Leon, and her main special weapon is a bow, which you usually cannot get with Leon, obviously. So we're gonna see that eventually. I like the blacktail much better than the handgun, so we are already in a good start. What? I'm playing this like I'm playing Mercenaries again. I gotta get off that mindset. I'm just trying to rack up points. I mean, I can't help it. It's just such a satisfactory way to play the game. Oh my god, that looks very low res. Oh, there's my best friend. What do we get here? I need that. I also need that. And money's okay. I feel like I obviously can run into Mr. Salvador over here, so I need not to corner myself. Sorry, I don't care much about the flavor text. Especially when there's Chainsaw Man around. You don't happen to be him, right? No. We're good. Okay, at least it's blocked over there, so it's gonna take him a little bit of effort. Okay, thank you, chicken. I'll try to get there. Okay, I gotta keep the shotgun ready in case he shows up around here. Shotgun, do I get anything here? Nope. Let's go where the chicory told us to go. I don't have the rifle, right? No. I know it was a different roof, but I'm just checking for treasure. Usually it pays off. Okay, I don't hear the chainsaw guy again, so maybe Leon took care of him. Okay, not over there. I think there's a way to climb over this building here. I hear the chainsaw gun again. Ada? Maybe a little help here? It's closed over there. Oh, hookshot. Should have known. Got the insignia key. I think I already looted. Well, there's one place that I haven't checked, so let me just go there. I hope I don't run into Leon and I get an instant game over or something. Everybody knows that the most important thing about Resident Evil 4 is the loot. Okay. We have the insignia key. Yeah. I just gotta get everything. It's in my nature. Even if it means messing up. I remember when Henya was playing Resident Evil 4, the remake. She also had to collect everything. I know that's pretty common thing in general, but I was like, that's my Kamiyoshi, you know? Man, a lot of women. Is this a statement about me using Ada or something? Yeah, nice touch. The trusted imbecile. Boop. Another gamer moment. Okay, yeah, I can reload. Oh, you don't. That's what I was trying to do. Ooh, crispy. Why do you have so much defense? Or HP? I have it, so let's get to it. Do I know you? Oh! I wasn't expecting a snake here. I don't think I've ever dealt with one of those. Okay, it was worth it. I would gladly take a hit over that. Do I have a regular chicken egg? Yeah, I do. Now we can do a super weed. If that's what you want to call it.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
Got two of these.
What are you buying?
Yeah, this is always a
Not
priority,
enough
so
cash, stranger.
it's the first thing I'm gonna get. We don't get access to our exclusive weapon yet, so I don't even have to bother. So 24,000.
Come back
I can get that.
anytime.
Yeah, we can overwrite this. I don't think I'm gonna be using it. We already got all of the bottle caps, so Boop. No lamp here. If I'm not mistaken, you have to visit every single area of the game, so it's much shorter sections, but you still have to visit every single area of the game. I mean, I heard some enemies, so I'm just gonna go straight on and later check for treasure. Yeah, I was right to do so. She did say behind you, idiot, so should have listened. Okay, can I... Yeah, I can take another hit. Hello. Oh, and that's the hit that I can take. Shot you right in the ass for that one. Oh. Yeah, speaking of the Steam games, Bulb, I forgot what the brand was called. Yeah, the only Bulb game that I fully played has been Team Fortress 2. And I guess the other one, if you want to count it, would be a little bit of multiplayer for Portal 2. Because my brother did play the Portal games. I haven't, but he needed me for the multiplayer because it's part of the main story. And I don't think we finished it, but we played a fair bit of it. Obviously, since I wasn't familiarized with how the game works, he had to guide me a lot, and honestly, I didn't really care much for it. So, I was probably being a bit of a pain in the ass. So, yeah, those are the only Bulb games that I've ever played. I haven't played Left 4 Dead or any of the Portals or Half-Life. I haven't played any of those. Ah, that's what I get for trying to aura farm. I knew you would be here. Oh, crows. I don't have a flash grenade, sadly, so... I got all three of them. Red gem. We also get the treasures a lot more quicker than we do with Leon. But I feel like this is a decent DLC, at least compared to Same and Ada. Mercenaries was also really good. Let me just go over here for a while. Get some space so we can fight. Or you can just arc it like that. Sorry, I'm just expecting snakes at this point. Okay, enough of that. Ooh, that is very satisfying to use. Everyone keeps calling me an imbecile. And I'm getting kind of sick of it. I don't get much respect around here. I haven't played the remakes or anything like that, but it's also a shame that Ada looks so different. I like how she looks in the remakes and everything, but I kind of like how silly it was with these type of dresses. Like, she looks so cool kicking ass like that. One of the few things that I've seen about the remakes and everything is that Ashley is very different when it comes to her design and a lot of her personality, actually. People always called her annoying here, and I mean, I guess I can agree, but she was funny, so I didn't mind that much. I mean, her gimmick with Leon and everything, I thought it was pretty funny. But I would lie if I said that I didn't like her personality in the remake from what I've seen. I haven't watched like a full playthrough or anything. I'm gonna eat the other egg. Oh! I haven't been able to do more gamer moments by hitting that thing. By spitting on that thing. Ooh! I have a super weed and I have another one here, so... Oh no, I only have this one, so... I think I can take another hit. At least a light one, so... Let's hope I don't get like a dynamite thrown at me. Anything else around here? Just some dead trees. I know this one by heart, so let's get it done. Now we do 3. Now we do 1, 2, 3. Now we do 3 again. Now we do 3. Now we do 3. And now we do 4. And now we do... No, I messed up. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. Now let's do 4 again. Now let's do 3. Let's do 4. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. And 1, 2, 3. We got it. I didn't even have to look at the puzzle. I just know the answer because I played this game so much. I know it's not that impressive for that one, but I guess it speaks volumes. Okay, can you go away now? Nope. Guess I gotta... Oh, I gotta play something here, right? Oh, god damn it, I have to do it again, right? Good job. Yeah, I have to do it again. I think I need the beer stain or the cat's eye or whatever it's called. Later. If a snake bites me here, it wouldn't be the worst thing. But I was prepared. Hey, I'll just take that. I'll eat it, I'll eat it. Now we can take a heavy hit, I'm pretty sure. There it is. And there she is. Yep. Oh, that was such a waste. There goes the reward. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, the cat's eye. Now I gotta redo the goddamn puzzle again. And I used a lot of my handgun ammo. I didn't tackle that the most efficiently. Sorry, I was burping a little bit. Oh, I can just... okay. Yay. I think there's an interesting flavor text if... oh, never mind. Gamer. I mean, it's way less gamer if we do it with the shotgun. Anyways, I think there's some interesting flavor text if we check it here, so... I guess I can't go the other way? Or can I? I'll just check, whatever. It's a waste of time, but, you know. Sorry, I was checking my DMs for a second. I just want to see what it says. Something holding the door firmly in place of the other side. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I had a crazy dream today when I was sleeping in the afternoon. It was one of those dreams where you try to wake up and you feel like you're waking up in the dream, but you don't really wake up, so you're stuck in like a bit of a loop. It was crazy and uncomfortable, but I did end up waking up. I mean, I was pretty sure I wasn't actually up, because when I tried to use my phone, I couldn't go into YouTube. And that's what I wanted to do when I actually woke up, because I fell asleep while listening to a video, and I wanted to actually see where it left in the video when I actually fell asleep, and I couldn't check it out, so I knew I was in a dream. We have a super weed, so I don't think we need to worry much about our health here. It was one of those weird dreams where I was another person, and it had like many subtext, a lot of subtext. Like a lot of it was sexual. I don't want to get into it. Another part of it was religious. Then I also was in different places. Like I was at my grandma's house at one point. It was really weird. I am always very fascinated about dreams. People say that it represents something that something deeper always. I believe that half and half. Sometimes it's not that it means something concrete, but rather it's something that has been like tormenting you throughout the, well, sometimes throughout the years, but throughout a period of time. So for specifically the grandmother section of the grandmother house section of my dream, I haven't been able to stay at my grandma's house for a long time because one of my uncles moved out, and he's a really big pain in the ass, and so it hasn't been feeling like very comfortable around there ever since he moved out. So I guess I just kind of missed that childhood part of it. I also feel bad for my aunt that has to deal with him so much. So... Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I didn't do blue right. I think that's it. I also felt like my mouth was very, very dry, and I was trying to claw at it in the middle of the dream. And that's because I fell asleep with my
Here's what I know.
with my fan on. So it was a combination of things that made the dream feel that way. Let's at least crack 2 hours. Let's watch this while we drink a little bit of water. I've been trying to have better eating habits, and it has been working for a while. I mean, for the most part, I should say. But I have also been eating a fair amount of fast food. I mean, at least it's not as terrible. And I try to have like a lot less like ultra processed sauces like ketchup or barbecue sauce. I also been trying to eat like only less fatty type of cheeses, and that's been working okay. I have an okay discipline, I've come to find out, when it comes to stuff like that. I'm gonna be using this on the crows. Always works. But I think I'm gonna go to the merchant first. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, I don't remember. I could go back and try to get some fishes. Hey, that works. I can go here, so... Excuse me. Do I have enough money now? Yes, we do. And we need that specifically because if we're gonna catch some fishes, we need
what are you buying?
a bigger case.
Thank you.
Now we don't have enough for anything else, I think, so not even gonna bother. We can sell this. We already have everything.
What are you buying?
I want the TMP
What are you selling? What are you buying?
I think eventually we sell the shotgun and we don't use it at all. So
Come back
I'm not gonna
anytime.
upgrade it or anything. Just gonna keep it for crowd control. I'm gonna check this section first. No, the other section first. Maybe we can catch some fishes. Maybe it'll let me. Yeah, I think I remember mentioned this. Oh, here we can get the pendant too. I think I remember mentioning this on my Sonic Zero Gravity childhood relieved. Sorry, my throat is not the best. Yeah, like reminiscing about my childhood in Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. That my grandma's house means so much to me, so to see the mood substantially of Mr. Cool first. Okay. Yeah, so we cannot get fishes. At least yet. Yeah, sorry. I mentioned in my Sonic Rider Zero Gravity stream where I was reminiscing about my childhood that to me it means a lot that my grandma's house has a positive type of vibe because that's where I spent most of my childhood and I associated with good memories about my family and where I come from, how I grew up, all the interests that I ended up having and all of that. So to see the vibes diminish because of my uncle, he's like a bit of a pain in the ass. He's like not aggressive or anything. He's a heavy smoker. Stop trauma dumping near me. By the way, what were you doing here? This is a urinal. I mean, it's the current year. Probably I shouldn't mention that, but I don't think we're getting representation in that way here. Ooh, I get a golden egg for that golden comment that I just did. So yeah, my uncle is a bit of a pain in the ass because he's very... I mean, he's old. And he kind of refuses to get with the times. And he lived in Florida, like the US, for a long time. And that's where he... well, his childhood was in my current country. But basically all of his adult life was in Florida. So I think that he just misses that place, but I don't know, he's a little complicated. And I should mention he is also like a very heavy smoker and he doesn't have enough money to even buy his cigarettes, so he gets very cranky very easily. If you ever been like a heavy smoker, you know what that feels like. And what that comes with, a lot of anger issues, short temper, what do you call it, like well, withdrawal. The withdrawal is very upsetting. I don't know which one is harder to get rid of, alcoholism or nicotine, but I have a feeling it's nicotine. So it's not even... How many fucking golden eggs are you gonna give me? So it's not even like I can fully blame him for being like pretty choppy. But you know. I mean, my grandma was always like heavy on the bottle. I think it runs in the family. But she was never like aggressive or anything like that. She was the type of drunk that would just fall asleep everywhere. Kind of like Miriam in Hey Arnold. When it comes to my own vices, though, I promised myself that I would never try cigarettes because I associated a lot with that same feeling of childhood and growing up in grandma's house. So I already know that I'm gonna become heavily addicted if I try to smoke. So, and besides, I also don't have a lot of money, and that is one expensive freaking vice to have. Not shaming anyone, I mean it's a shitty situation to be in, no matter who you are or how you get into that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a TMP. I might just sell the blacktail though. Not to say that I'm like extremely above anyone. I definitely have my vices that I don't want to talk about here. You can probably figure out what they are. And I mean, I guess I can talk about one, and it's being very heavily dependent on the internet for entertainment. I'm definitely addicted to that dopamine that listening to YouTube videos give you. It makes you feel less alone. It makes you think less about your problems. It really numbs you. And it doesn't help that I'm very much ADD. I mean ADHD, whatever. So I'm bound to being addicted to being distracted, doing multiple things at once, like whether it is something productive like chores or something a little less productive like gaming and listening to podcasts at the same time. You know. I feel like that's partially why I kinda like streaming, that I get to practice my English, my social skills, my everything with gaming and using the internet, which is both things that I'm very much happy to do. So, unless I get to do something quote-unquote productive while I waste my time. But you know, there's always these huge expectations that people have of what you should be doing with your time. And unless you're like a crazy millionaire, you really aren't using that time efficiently. I'm a city boy, I should say. Like, I have family that are closer to a farmer's life, and a part of me always fantasized about, I mean, I think this is common with every single type of person, always fantasized a little bit about what that type of life would have, like having a little bit of a farm, planting stuff, taking care of like cattle, cultivating stuff, like, I don't know. But I love my city life, I really do love it. It's just, it's kind of hard to get out of your comfort zone, and when you don't remain like physically active, you really do stagnate and your mind goes in crazy places. You kind of cocoon into your own sense of comfortability. I mean, there's a lot of that shit in many stories that I've been hearing about. Like, if you've ever watched End of Evangelion, I mean, not just End of Evangelion, Evangelion in general, but this is closer to the end part of that. A lot of people decide to basically live in a fantasy world than in reality because it feels more comfortable. It's the same principle of the infinite Tsukuyomi in Naruto. where the goal of Madara Uchiha and Obito was basically to put everyone under a hypnotic spell where they can live their favorite type of delusions. So they get put under that spell and everyone is living their best lives in their dreams. And there's also Mother Horse Eyes, which it's a story that Creepcast read and that Wendigoon covered on his YouTube channel. That is basically about that. Talks about relying heavily on technology and the disassociation of socializing with real human beings, choosing your own fantasies and delusions, and your huge spikes of serotonin instead of working hard to a more I don't know, like productive and what's the word that I'm looking for? I guess traditional type of lifestyle. Something that keeps you mentally active, something that means something to the world. Something that is not so self-indulgent, I should say. I know it's kind of getting overdone right now, and pretty much it's like real boomer hours, like put down that damn cell phone already. But you know, definitely has some points. Might be a type of feeling that older generations aren't as accustomed to, but I also feel like older generations were heavily reliant on stuff like, I don't know, hooking up, drinking, partying. That is hedonism in another type of way, so we're just doing it differently. Not saying that it's better or worse, it's just different. So I mean, I'm not trying to come off as like, oh, I'm so smart for pointing these things out. Like I said, if anything, it's getting a little bit overdone. But I think that's partially of why I was having nightmares. Let's go this way. No, this is where I come from. Can we... That was kinda gamer too. Well, all I'm saying is, if many times we wonder about what we should be doing, that we end up not having fun in the moment, or not feeling fulfilled at the moment, even though you're doing something that you do want to be doing. So try not to let the dark thoughts consume you. And if you want to make a change in your life, at least make sure that it's a positive one. Like something that feels positive to you. Don't do it for other people. If you want to take care of another people's needs and all of that, and that's a noble cause and everything, but be careful that you're not living your life for others, but rather yourself, because you really can lose yourself like that. Or alternatively, don't even hear what I'm saying, because maybe it doesn't apply to you. Maybe you don't agree with me. Maybe you don't even think that I have a point because I'm just rambling. But what I'm saying is, those nightmares, they can get a little bit vivid. I am trying to do some changes in my life though. I think they're positive. It's just kinda hard to keep at it. And many things do feel like they are out of my control. Like the AI overtake. Like I feel so bummed out when every single freaking mom and pop type of like restaurant or business or whatever that I see outside have logos and posters and publicity that you can very much tell they used artificial intelligence to advertise themselves. And I'm like, can you please just hire an artist? Even if you pay them a little bit, just make the effort. It looks so sloppy and it's so demoralizing in general. I see a lot of people are making their curriculum vitae, their resumes with artificial intelligence now. And not only that, but they are running it through like apps and other type of artificial intelligence. So they have a better chance of getting chosen by the companies. And it works because the companies are using AI to, select who the better candidate could be. So what can I say? Like I said, a lot of it feels out of my control. Oh, I didn't want to do that yet. But I'm gonna get that. Yeah, a lot of my own insecurities and doubts about the future, they tend to manifest in my dreams. I'm also kind of terrified of how normalized the use of AI chatbots has become and how many people attach to them like they are actual life partners. So that's also pretty bleak. Something that they talk about in Mother Horse Eyes too, and obviously Her, by in which Joaquin Phoenix plays the main character. The movie Her. Sorry, it's hard word to say when I have such a shitty throat right now. But I mean, not to sound like one of those tryhards that try to be really Sigma, but the one thing that you should be obsessing over, or at least working towards, is bettering yourself. If you go your entire life dragging yourself and working towards impressing someone, like a special someone, that usually doesn't end up well. And I've seen that be the case over and over again. Again, things that kind of seem to be manifesting into my dreams. It's not like I can push past those feelings of being worried about my potential work life being threatened or my potential relationships being threatened. And so they manifest in my dreams. And it's a little hard to deal with, but I think another important thing to say is that don't ignore those feelings, but also don't succumb to them. I'm not gonna be like such a oh my god, so many bear traps. Like such a fake-faced person to tell you it'll get better, because I don't think it'll get better. But I will say this, the human spirit usually does persevere. So in one way or another, we're gonna see this through. The human spirit and its resilience, they sure are a thing. How do I get that? Around here, maybe? But enough the present topics. Like I said, don't succumb to that mindset is what I'm trying to say. You will persevere. Will things get better? I don't know. But you will persevere. I don't listen to a lot of like motivational stuff or podcast or anything like that. But these are my actual thoughts. Like, yes, it sucks. Yes, I think about it all the time. Yes, I don't think it'll get better. But I think we should persevere. It's tiring, almost impossible. But we should. I think we should. See it through to the end, you know? I hope this doesn't age terribly. That's a little dark. I don't care. Hey, another chicken egg. I'm gonna eat it. That's better. And like I mentioned before, living in the moment. Try doing it, you know? It helps. Like, yeah, sure, maybe you're not where you want to be right now, but try to better yourself. Try to enjoy yourself. Try to be a good person. Try not to succumb to those awful feelings. Those negative feelings. Now, if anybody is listening to this in the comments or something, not the chat, just the comments, if anybody happens to listen to this, where do you find your comfort? Because I find comfort in different places, but mostly around, well, this might be painful if you have dealt with loss, but my family means a lot to me. My immediate family, my mom and my brother. Just spending time with them is very important to me, and I feel like it's good for me. And like I said, Grandma's house was also an important part of my life, so when I go there, I usually get a little overwhelmed because it's a lot of social interaction. It's a reduced space. It's not as spacious as I would have wanted. Was that a raccoon or someone else? I really hope that was a raccoon. Do I have to run here? No, I don't think I do. Thank God. So I also find a lot of comfort in my YouTube channels that I follow for a long time. Usually that ends up being not such a good thing eventually. Oh, I can actually get over here. Oh! I've always wanted to do that as Leon. Yeah. Sorry. I got interrupted there. Yeah, I find a lot of comfort in some of the YouTube channels that I watch. It used to be the Runaway Guys. Then they lost me a little bit when Claire decided to take a break. And the whole Sugar Conroy controversy happened. So I'm not as active as I used to be when it comes to watching them. But I mean, they still give me a they still cheer me up. I've been watching a lot of Binsel's Joel. Usually his Deltarune and Undertale streams I watch just because it's my favorite thing that he has done. But sometimes something just as simple as like watching Donkey Kong 64, Mario Kart, whatever bullshit he decides to play. It can be just nice to hear him talk about what he's thinking, what he has done throughout the week. I think one important thing to note about these channels is that they are closer to my age group. So that does help. I'm just gonna take this one. That's what I wanted. Like, I'm not opposed to watching younger people. Fuck. That is a terrible time for me to get interrupted. I'm not opposed to watching younger people content. Like a lot of the VTubers I at least watch clips from, I'm pretty sure they are younger than me. Some of the people, I mean not Let's Plays, I guess. I guess they're closest to essayist. People who do like mini documentaries on just media in general, or maybe even true crime. I feel like they are a little bit younger than me. And sometimes I do feel that generational divide. And it's not like it bums me out, but it's, I don't know, I kind of wish to be more around people my age. And that includes content creation as well. I'm willing to adapt and evolve with the times, but I really don't want the world that I grew up with to be completely forgotten. So it's a balance that you have to get from your content creators. Just YouTubers in general. I don't visit Twitch. In case it wasn't clear enough, I hate Twitch. I've always said it. I always say it on Flux's stream. Which reminds me, I think tomorrow they'll be streaming, so... And I think it's the finale of Ghost of Yotei, so... I'm excited about that. At least I have something else to look forward to tomorrow. That sounded a lot more depressing than I was expecting it. But I don't mean it like that, I mean it like I know how I'm gonna be using my time tomorrow. By the way, I shaved my... No, I didn't shave, I trimmed my mustache and my beard, and I did shave a little bit of the hair around my cheeks, so I feel a lot more fresher and presentable. But right now I haven't showered and it's like 2 AM here. I've been showering daily. I just didn't do it today because I slept throughout the whole afternoon. So what I'm saying is I really want to shower after this, but maybe I'll wait until morning time. I don't know what I should do. Okay, where do I go now? I think I need to go back. It's because I skipped the cutscene. No, I just saved. Let's go back, I guess. I got lost. Well, another channel that I should mention, because I don't want to be hypocritical or anything like that, is definitely Oneyplays. It has been going through some controversy lately, so it's a little, you know, a little bit muddied. But I don't care. Masters at humor, I suppose. Okay, just fall over to me. I don't need to go out there. Yeah, another thing. They are actually all older than me there, I think. But I still feel a closer kinship to them than any other content creator. Because they not only grew up with the same internet that I grew up in, they very much helped to shape it. Which reminds me, by the way, I shouldn't even mention this. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just been on my mind. I saw that Gooseworks kind of had like a bit of a crisis, and I'm really hoping she feels better soon. It's very... Oh my god! very general statement that I just did, but I don't want to overly intrude into what happened or what she's thinking or what she's doing. I just wish things get better. The Amazing Digital Circus was just such a big part of my life. I mean, not such a big part of my life, but it kept me entertained and mentally active, at least, for a good while. Like, ever since episode 1, I just knew it was gonna be like a pain in the ass fan base, but you really can't do anything about that. Unless you know, filter them in some certain ways, but that would go against the vision of the product itself. You scared me, you fucking chicken. Yeah. And you know, you may be thinking, why don't you just interact or talk with more people your age in real life? Listen, I live in a third world country where the main language is Spanish. I don't want to say the specific country. So that means that most people here kind of feel that role of liking soccer and Bad Bunny, that type of reggaeton music, and that is 0% of what I'm interested in. Of course, there's like anime events and all of that, where I can find people more of my niche, but I haven't gone to an anime event in so long because I don't watch anime as much as I did before, and there's no like oh wait, you have the Leon's jacket, you freaking bastard. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that it's harder to find people more akin of my interest here. Not impossible, but definitely harder. And most likely all of them are hard at work, so they don't even have that much time for recreational interests and just socializing with like-minded people. So it's very sad. One of the many sad things about growing up, you know, but especially for people who didn't grow out of liking all of that geek stuff. Where am I supposed to go now? If it's not there or there. Yeah, I guess I gotta go with the stranger, I suppose. Or I do have to ring the bell and smash that motherfucking like button. Okay, we already probably need to be wrapping this up. Where's the church? Here's the church. I don't think that's what I need to do anyways. I guess I just gotta go back here. Or is this where I came from? This is where I came from, so now Well, I found this here, so... Oh, another egg. Oh, I know where to go. Oh, that's a golden egg. Whatever happened, however I got confused, I think it was worth it just because of that. So, not over here. Or is it? I'm so lost. Oh, wait. Maybe the big door around here? It's the little one. Maybe I need to go to Ashley? Or that other door that was being guarded by where the giant was? Where the... Yeah, it has to be that other way around there because the enemy spawned there, so let me just save before anything else, because maybe I'll mess up. This is also why it's gonna take longer than expected, because I'm not as familiarized with this as I am with the Leon campaign. Am I just farming infinite eggs here? But if I can't... It makes no sense. Where am I supposed to go? Fuck it, I'm looking it up. Oh, this is the fucking remake? Yes, it is. Around here. This is where I am right now. What? Where is this? Oh, okay. I'm such an idiot. That's where I was trying to go. Wait. I have to go back to my own chat here. I just got lost, I'm sorry. I think there's some loot inside this house, so I'm just gonna grab it real quick. No, I already grabbed it. But I'm gonna check every house just... I mean, at least I got to farm some eggs. Speaking of farmer life, which I was talking about before, I guess a lot of people really romanticize it. It's a lot of hard work and it's not always sustainable. A lot of manual labor that you aren't always in the mood for. And if you slack off even for a day, everything can go to shit and, you know. Grass is always greener, as they say. No, I'm gonna keep it. I was gonna grenade them. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go, where I could go to the fishes and everything. I don't know why I couldn't locate it. I guess I could just got lost. I'm gonna keep that egg. Now can I please go get some fishes? It's one of my favorite parts in this game. I wish you could get Leon's jacket as Ada. Just as a key item. You don't even get to sell it or anything. I think I died. No, I pulled it off. Okay, back to action. Stay down there. Okay, no? There we go. Green cat's eye, but this time we get to keep it. Okay, so they wanted to sacrifice me or whatever, but they didn't. And we didn't get to do the whole fish section, which I was looking forward to. I'm dead. Oh, thank God for IP frames. That was freaking hype. I've just been cheating this whole stream. First with Krausser, now this. It's called exploits. Do I have like a... Yeah, I have white X, so I'm just gonna take one. Forastero. That was a lot of bullets. Should we go down or up? I don't think we get to fight the dude here, but just gonna save it in case I make a mistake. So we came from the cave, so no need to go there. And if I can take the lift, I'm gonna go the other way. Oh, there you are. Iron key.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Got a selection of what are you selling? Is that all, strange? Ah. Ah. Is that all? Thank you.
I can sell the gold chicken eggs, but that's a full heal.
What are you
I think it's worth more than whatever he's gonna give me. I kinda wanna get that, but TMP, rifle. I have ammo for
What are you
both, right?
selling?
Yeah, but I have a lot more
What are
than
you
for
buying?
TMP, and I do
Is
want to
that
use
all?
it, so I'm gonna keep the blacktail for now. Maybe we stop finding handgun ammo.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna hold off on the rifle. That is a very upgraded rifle. Look at that firepower. Just gonna
What are you
wait.
selling? Come back anytime.
Alright, so it's only you up here. I already have a key. I'm already Widowmaker. Yeah, no. Gonna go the other way first. If I have to fight, I guess I'll fight. Maybe that should be the last thing that we do, though. No, it's... well, yeah. I don't have a rifle, but... yeah, save it, who cares? I've always been known to oversave in Resident Evil 4. I have the key here. So now what happens? Yeah, I think I should be ending this soon, not so much because of my stamina or anything. It's just getting a little too late here. Oh, red cat scythe, that was already worth it. Yeah, I guess I don't need to fight. Only missing yellow. Let's get to the next save point and then we'll end it. Not the one over here, the next one. I also really have to go to the bathroom, but it's number 2, not number 1. So I guess I can hold it in. I know it's TMI, but I feel like this has been like a bit of a deep type of stream, so might as well talk about Poopy. Counteract it a little bit. Oh. To board the lift if it's not going anywhere. Then where do I go? Okay, I need to find where I'm gonna go, so... I did get a key, so... And there's a save point here. There's definitely gonna have to be a path around here. Maybe I can hookshot somewhere. I tried to open the door and it wouldn't let me. Why did I know that was going to happen? I did need the lift key. I just needed to get it from her, I suppose. I'm not at my mentally sharpest too, so maybe I should just quit. But I am gonna ride that lift because I did get the key. Oh. I feel like something's crawling on me. I thought it was like a little moth or something, but no. Yeah, I've never been much of a spiritual person, but there's been like a little meme making the rounds where people are always worrying like I'm nowhere near what I want to be or where I'm supposed to be. And then there's a Japanese guy saying, yeah, but can you hear the birds? And the basic concept in that is enjoy the moment, enjoy that you're alive, and try not to make those expectations sour your existence, basically. You should be grateful that you get to live at all. So that was more or less also the message in Soul from Pixar. And I guess if I were a more spiritual person, if I were to read more philosophy and all of that, because at one point I did read a fair amount of philosophy, but it was like very like common stuff like Nietzsche and Kant and obviously like Greek philosophy by like Plato and Aristotle and all of that. And sure, I get it, and it has brought me some comfort and some differences in my way of living and perceiving things. But maybe it's because religion was so forced on me when I was a little kid that I'm very much against trying to chase spirituality. So I do tend to avoid it. Speaking of Vinesos Joel and religion and all of that, he was watching us. I mean, he did a stream where he watched. Basically, a lot of satanic panic content where, like Christians, evangelics, Catholics, all of those types. Catholics, I should say. All of those types of people try to demonize like metal music, Pokemon, whatever is not like church thing, to categorize it in some way. And I mean, you gotta remember that this type of people took away anything that we were interested in, like Pokemon or, like I said, like metal music or any of that. And they demonized it so much and they thought it was wrong. And they were so adamant that they knew better and that we were gonna go to hell and all of that, so... I think I've mentioned this before, I definitely have an aversion towards like religious stuff and all of that. But my brother is way worse at it. Like, damn, he's fucking pissed whenever religion comes into a conversation. I mean, I respect it to a certain degree because I understand that it can bring comfort to people and maybe it can bring some morals and all of that into people that usually wouldn't care much about stuff like that. So in some regards, I guess it's a positive thing, but the way it was forced on me and my brother and fucking everyone I know, basically. Like, it really does
Welcome.
put you off against that.
Got a selection
So,
of good.
you
What
gotta
are
make your
selling?
balance with that, you know?
What are you buying?
Oh, I can't
Come
buy the
back,
first spray now. The first aid spray, I should say. Maybe it's because I have too many chicken eggs. I'm just gonna put it there. And no, I'm just gonna eat it. Not that one. So yeah, it's kind of hard not to become like Reddit.com when it comes to religion when it gets brought up. But it's just how I feel about it and how many people feel about it because of the situations that we grew up around. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say especially against around like Latin America, but it's very prominent here. I know it's also very prominent on the US and many other places, but I mean, a lot of those videos that Joel was watching, one was of Peru, and they were talking about SpongeBob being gay and promoting like non-godly type of lifestyles, I suppose. It gets really goofy, but it also gets like insulting, you know. I mean, I remember my mother and my stepfather back when he lived with us. I mean, I guess he's not my stepfather anymore. Former stepfather. And they went to like a type of cult, but not in the same that you're probably thinking of. Yeah, we call cults here like any type of Catholic Christian organization that is not like traditional, like evangelists and all of those, Mormons. I guess they can be called cults, and they weren't any of those, but it was basically like a branch of Christianity that wasn't as traditional, but they made them get rid of any type of like little knickknacks or ceramics or paintings or anything that had like faces of the sun or the moon, because they were considered pagan symbols. And they would stay up late at night, bring people of the cult to our house, and they would sing very loudly and annoyingly. So yeah, I've never felt particularly inclined to participate in any religion whatsoever. I tried a couple times, but I was never fully convinced. At most, you could call me an agnostic. I wouldn't go full straight on atheist. I'm not interested in looking in any type of alternative type of religion that could align with my views and beliefs and morals and ethics.
What are you
I just wanna
buying?
let it be, you know. Hookshot. Oh, I guess that's where I needed to go. Can I open it just like that? No. Okay, let me see if I can go through the other door. And if not, we can end it here. Through any of the other doors, I should say. Because there's two more. I remember even talking to my mom about me being worried about certain stuff and not feeling that okay. And the first thing she told me was, well, look for religion. And I'm like, fucking never mind. Then parents wonder why you never open up to them. They even mention stuff like to their friends or other family members, and it's like, you just completely betrayed my trust. So yeah, not happening again. Again, I'm talking like I'm trauma dumping or something, but it's just the type of things that shape me and that have isolated me in a certain way. Like, I wouldn't go as far as to call myself a social recluse, but I'm definitely not a social person, and it kind of shows up from time to time in my lifestyle, my thoughts, my dreams, my interactions, all of that. Oh cool, I can go here as Ada because I couldn't as Leon. Damn, doesn't that hurt? Can I get this one too? Yeah. It's already so late. I might as well keep at it. I don't think there's much of a difference if I stop now or if I keep going. I'm already streaming at hours that I shouldn't be streaming. So let's keep going at least till the next checkpoint. But let me pay attention up there so I can get any more treasure that I might miss. There's also some treasure in the ground that I didn't grab here. Inside the house. You know, it's weird. I never had any type of acquaintance or friend or anyone really that I can, well, my best friend in real life, we can kind of talk about stuff like this, but I usually don't talk to my friends or family about my thoughts on like deep stuff like that, like religion, career, relationships. I try to keep it casual. I try to keep it lighthearted. And besides, I think talking about it at most keeps it out of your chest and from bottling up stuff, but it doesn't really fix anything. So I see it like a bit of a thing that why even bring it up. You know, it's not particularly healthy to think in that way. Hey, look, it's my emotions. Bottle them. But you know, you try to be better, but some things I just choose not to do, not to say. Let me just organize my eggs. Well, I do have the TMP, so. Okay, what's it gonna be, big guy? I pressed the wrong button because of the fucking layout. You know, Steam, I'm using a PlayStation controller. You really couldn't. Okay, so A is X and X is square. So annoying, I have to get everything back again. Just when I was done trauma dumping or whatever. I had a previous stepfather before the one that I just mentioned, and I did talk one time with him about religion, but I made the mistake of doing it while we were in traffic and my whole family was there. And let's just say that he wasn't very open-minded. Like, everything that he talked about it as fact, not so much as an opinion or a perspective. So it wasn't really all that that productive. And I bummed out my whole family with the talk, so that's, I guess, another instance where I decided to just shut the fuck up. Like, don't bring up important stuff, just keep it light. But you know, you live and you learn. You decide who to talk to or who not to talk to about what. Okay, there we go. That works. See, it wasn't even hard, it was just the stupid layout of the buttons. I knew exactly what to do. Well, nobody said this needed to be a deathless run. I kinda wanted it to be, but I guess it was not in the cards. Considering how many lives I've seen get progressively just more depressing or unstable or just shitty, I think I had an okay upbringing. I have a lot to be thankful for, and
Among all the people.
if it sounds like I had a rough upbringing or anything like that, I mean, it was flawed at best, but everything is flawed. I was never like a normal person per se, so I don't expect much about me or my life to be normal, quote unquote.
Welcome.
Okay,
Got a
so
selection of
on a less
good-
depressing
what are you
topic,
selling?
do we have everything for the... Yeah, we have this.
Ah.
So I just want to show
Is
something
that
off
all
before I go.
What are you buying?
This is the Bowgun, exclusive for Ada Wong, no upgrades, and an exclusive for this game mode. It's explosive arrows. It takes a lot of space, but it's definitely
Is
worth it.
that all?
See? And for that, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Is that all straight? Thank you.
Let me just show it
Is
off
that all?
before I go. Well, maybe at this point I should just go into another save point because I'm using a lot of time here. Okay, I guess I can just do this.
Thank you.
Everything else is secondary, I just want that right now. Yeah, there's no
What are you
upgrades for
selling?
Ada's weapons now that I think about it, so
Come back.
I don't need to worry
anytime.
about that. Bowgun bolts, so as you can see, it also takes a hefty amount of space, But my god, if it isn't worth it. Okay. Any typewriters? No, because... Okay, as long as I don't get puppies, I think I can get this done. I just want to keep playing. Okay, I see ya. That could have decapitated me, by the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep quiet for a little bit, I guess. I already did a lot of talking. We can focus a little bit on gameplay. By the way, the type of stuff that I've been talking about, a lot of people have a fear of opening up, being vulnerable and stuff. I don't know if that categorizes to me. Like I said, I just feel like it's pretty futile why even mention it. So, I don't know, maybe it's good that I vent on my streams. Especially when nobody's watching. Oh! I don't think I've ever seen it done at that. They usually cling onto your face after they get away from the body. I've never seen it spit acid. But anyways, I get to use one of these, so not so bad. I have a lot of shotguns, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. Sorry, burp. I knew you would. Okay, let's not let it happen again. I gotta be using more TMP, I suppose. Well, I'm gonna leave that for bosses too. He was very effective against the giant. Are you here, merchant? Yeah? Stay away from the action, please. I don't want you to get hurt. Split neck with that. Ooh, oh my god, that was unfair. That was really unfair. I don't care. I have a lot of these. Haven't been using them really. It's weird, those usually don't give me any trouble. Uh-oh. I knew it was gonna happen. That doesn't help my arachnophobia. Like I said, it's not as prominent as it is with Flux, but you know, still I don't like it. How do I get to use her? Guess around here. That's not bad. Not the best, but not bad. By the way, no, she does have a knife in the Mercenaries, right? I don't remember fully. Okay, so this is probably where I'm supposed to go. Let me get an aerial view, see if I haven't missed anything. Okay, I missed you somehow. Oh, it's because I haven't gotten where I need to go to get you. Okay, how do I get you though? Down there. Okay, let's do that. There's a lot about the world that, I mean, the current, I guess, socio-political climate of the world that kind of scares me. But, I mean, at the same time, there's a lot to be grateful for. So, you don't get to have the good without the bad, you know? Some sacrifices, I mean, not even sacrifices, some turmoil is bound to happen for things to get better. I know bake posting, but I don't want to fucking talk anything political, even remotely. I'm fine talking about religious stuff, I suppose. I mean, the sad thing is that they kind of intermingle with each other, so, you know. It's also easier when I just get to say my thoughts without having to debate anyone. Not that I would want to. I've never been that kind of person or internet user in general. At worst, I fought with people who were trolling about Sonic back in the day, but I think that's more telling about my age and the type of people that I surrounded myself with. Not even people, just media. It's funny, like, I keep denying the furry allegations, and I always will because I don't consider myself a furry. But they certainly collide with my interests a lot, and with my group of friends and people and like content creators and everything. Artists. Oh, this is the exit, so not here. I gotta get everything. Wouldn't it be the worst time for a freaking power outage? I will always resent the not the Resident Evil, the medieval playthrough not being just one stream because of a freaking power outage out of all things. It was gonna be so clean, a Halloween special, the whole game in one stream, all timestamps, but no. I was so ready, by the way. I went through the worst of it, the harder stages and everything. We were about to wrap it up, and it just fucks up. What a sad day that was. I mean, it wasn't sad, I was mostly just angry. And I'm not the type of person to get angry a lot. I get frustrated, but angry? It takes a lot. So many of these. I think I used a lot of shotgun ammo. Maybe too much, but I barely even use this weapon. I mean, at least with Ada. Just gonna leave it here. Okay, yeah, so that's it. Next typewriter is gonna be the end of the stream. Oh! Thank God I didn't skip this one. I gotta use more fire grenades. I'm a big fan of them. It's just kinda situational. Great for crowd control. Let me just don't activate a cutscene while I'm up here, please. I wanna see if I got everything. I think I did. Yeah, there's the stranger. There's... I went over there. I got all treasures there. I can't really see there, but I think I did it. Wait. No, that's opened. It's fine. Yeah, nothing there. I think I did it all. Can I go here? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go back real quick. I think there's a typewriter here. If I can enter it. I don't think I can. Yes, I can. Let's loot the place. Look at that. Perfume bottle for our stinky ass. I don't know why I said that. I'm not having impure thoughts at the moment, I promise. Maybe I am a little bit. I'm just scoping. And I have to go to the bathroom, so I really wish we could wrap this up, guys. There it is. Okay, one very last thing. We save and see if we can enter that place, or if I have to go the other way where I was going. At least we did the maze. Billy Maze here. So we can go both ways. Oh, since we already saved, let me just showcase how this works. Mine's better. That was pretty fun. So, as always, there's only one more thing to do, and that's the channel recommendations. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight, not today. Next time probably we'll continue separate ways just to wrap it up. I don't know when that's gonna be, but it's not gonna be the next 2 days because I have stuff, I suppose. Tomorrow you can catch Flux the Forsaken playing the finale of Ghost of Yotei. I'm gonna be there in the chat in case you wanna see me. If you wanna join the Flux the Forsaken Discord server, you can go to their channel description and you can join from there. I'm also gonna recommend Midnight Koi, who has been playing another anime visual novel. Pretty fun stuff. Sorachikara, check his older content. Musician, all stuff interesting. Luxofox actually joined us today on the YouTube chat, and you can check them on Twitch and he announces his streams on the Flux the Forsaken Discord, so do that as well. Snort has been very active, so you can also check them there. And that will be it for the recommendations. Again, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and this has been Milk Throw, wishing you a nighty night and a bye bye bye. Existential crisis, existential crisis.